Okay, here we go. Oh, the mystery of the microphones. So come to your Sukhasana, your comfortable seat. When I was preparing my classes on Monday morning for the week, I it reminded me that when we, as a teacher, when we decide to put a challenging pose, a big pose, what we call it, into a class, we have to make sure that we prepare your body for that big pose. And each class is kind of like that, when we'll warm up, general warm-ups, and then we have to do things to get you ready. And it made me think about how important it is to do everything that way gradually, one thing, one step at a time. And that's what mindfulness is all about, taking things one step at a time instead of just rushing in to things. So with that in mind, please come inside, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Take a deep breath and hold it for a count of 3. Exhale very slowly, and then hold the emptiness for a count of 3. Being mindful of that emptiness, and then start all over again. Taking the time at the top and bottom of each breath to pause, to focus. Fill up and retain for a count of 3. Exhale and stay empty for a count of 3. Continue at your own pace. Return to your natural breath and open your eyes. Bring your arms alongside your body, your hands to the mat. Walk your right arm away. Stretch with your left arm to the right. Bend your left elbow. And breathe. Feel your breath. Feel the stretch on your left side body from your hips to your fingertips. Inhale, and on an exhale, place your left hand forward of your right knee and bring your right arm in parallel with your left. Going to look forward with a flat back and straight arms. Inhale, exhale, bend your elbows and fold. Inhale, straight arms, bend and fold. Inhale, straight arms, bend and fold. Inhale, straight arms, bend and fold, and stay down in your fold for a few breaths. Feel every place in your body where there's resistance. Notice how this is a very introspective position. On an inhale, straighten your arms. Slide your fingers to your knee, left hand on right knee. Right arm for support behind you. Look over your right shoulder. On an inhale, place your left hand on your right thigh. Exhale, lateral stretch to the left. It's on a slight diagonal. And again, feel that stretch, this time on your right side body. Inhale, both arms alongside your ears. Exhale, send your arms back behind you. Inhale, your knuckles to the mat. Exhale as you come to your baby back bend. Inhale, and then exhale, fold forward any amount over your legs. Any amount. Let your arms and your interlaced fingers, Yoga Mudra, lie comfortably on your lower back, on your hips. And then slowly unfold. Release your arms, shake them out. And we'll do that whole thing on the other side. So left hand goes out, right arm stretches, bend left elbow, knees towards the mat, sits bones, both of them on the mat. Inhale, then on an exhale, place your right hand forward of your left knee. Bring both arms parallel. Inhale, straight arms flat back. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and this time we'll stay down in our fold, our diagonal fold, for a few breaths. Come up to straight arms on an inhale. Slide your hands to your knee, right hand on left knee, left arm for support. Look over your right shoulder. Place your right hand on your left thigh. Left arm reaches to the right. Inhale, both arms up alongside your ears. Exhale, send your arms back behind you. Your fingers will point forward as you come down on your palms and rest on your wrists for a little deeper back bend. Send your nose to the ceiling. Let's do 3 dragon's breath. Here we go. Ha, ha, ha. One more. Ha. Spring off your fingers. Fold forward over your legs, any amount. Unfold. Right. Just going to lengthen your legs just to shake them out. We've been in cross legs for a little while. Rotate your legs. And then you're going to come onto your knees. If you use a blanket under your knees, then place it there. And come to a child's pose. Extend your arms overhead, palms flat on the mat. Look between your hands. Inhale, lift your hips, send your heart between your arms, look forward. Inhale, exhale, send your hips back, but not all the way. Just part of the way, and pause. Inhale, come forward again. Exhale. Send your hips back to your heels. Inhale, come forward. Turn under your toes, downward and facing dog. Chest to thighs, heels to mat. Pushing the mat away energetically with your hands. Bring your left knee to the mat underneath your left hip. Swivel your right foot on the mat. Fan open to the right. Fan open. Send your arm alongside your ear. Send your toes in the opposite direction. And then you're going to circle your arm. Make a couple of big circles with your arms to open up your shoulders. Okay. And then the next time your arm is down, place it down and bring your knee back down. Turn under your toes, downward facing dog. Bring your right knee down to the mat underneath your hips. Swivel your left foot and fan open to the left. Send your arm alongside your ear. Stretch from your toes to your fingertips. And then make circles with your left arm. Big, big circles. And then the next time your hand reaches for the mat, place it down, place your knee down. So come to your table. So in your table, your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Your hands, you can place your hands a little bit forward of your shoulders if you have wrist issues. And then you're going to, on an inhale, curl your spine towards the mat. On an exhale, arch it to the sky. And you'll continue with these cat and dog spines at your own pace. Noticing again how your spine shifts shape. Next time you're in your cat spine, pause and come to a neutral spine. Bring both forearms down onto the mat. And you're going to slide a little bit forward, slide a little bit back. All your joints getting a little opening here. Well, not all, most. And then come to a neutral spine. Send one leg back behind you, and then the other. Bring your belly to the mat. Come to a Sphinx pose. So in Sphinx, your elbows should be underneath your shoulders. Fingers pointing forward. Your legs coming straight out from your hips. You're looking over your kingdom. You're going to lengthen your right arm straight out overhead, and you're going to roll over onto your right side using your left hand as your little kickstand, your support. Place your ear on your, that's an arm, on your arm, right? Bend your top leg, your left leg, bend at the knee, and see if you can bring your knee toward your arm, your left arm, just any amount. And then bring it back, and then send your foot around back behind you with your bent knee. Let's do that again. Send your knee toward your arm, and then send it all the way back so that your foot comes toward your buttocks. Go as far as your hip joints allow. One more time. Send your knee forward and then send it back, and then place it back on top of your bottom leg. Come back on to your belly, roll over, and we're going to do that on the other side. Stretch your left arm, roll over onto your left side. Your right hand now is your kickstand. I'm just turning around so you can see me. Right. So feel the length in your legs. Then bend your right knee. Bring it toward your right arm. And then send your foot back behind you with your knee still bent toward your buttocks. And you're going to do that 3 more times. I think that was 3 for me, so this is the last time. And when you're done, we'll meet with legs stacked, long and straight, one over the other. Right. And then you're going to roll back onto your belly. Your arms are straight out overhead. You're going to lift your right leg just a little, very little, and send your toes to the wall behind it and bring it back down. Lift your left leg, send your toes back behind and bring it down. Right arm, reach with your right arm like you wanted to touch the door or the wall. Reach with your left arm, lift it, and reach your fingers forward, and bring it down. You're going to bend your right knee, lift it away from the mat, and bring it down. Lift your thigh away from the mat, your whole thigh, and bring it down, and straighten it. Bend your left knee, lift it away from the mat, and bring it down. Lift both your arms, if that's comfortable, yeah, and bring them down. All right, so now bend your right knee, lift your right thigh, and lift your left arm. Bring your hand and arm down, bring your leg all the way down, flat on the mat. Bend your left leg. Lift your thigh, lift your right arm. And bring it down. Slide your hands all the way back underneath your shoulders. Push yourself up to come up onto your knees. Okay. You're going to step your right foot forward. You can bring your hands to the mat to help you do that. So this is our hamstring quad stretch that we do almost every week. Send your arms streaming back behind you and then swing them up, slide forward on an inhale. Exhale. Bring your arms down, straighten your leg. Come back up over your knee. Inhale, bend your leg, slide forward. Exhale, bring your arms down, come over your knee, your hips over your knee. One last time, swing your arms up, slide forward. Bring your arms down, straighten your leg. Bend your knee, slide it back to you, and bring it back where it was. Take a couple of breaths. Step your left foot forward, walk it away. Arms stream back behind you. Inhale your arms up, slide it forward. Exhale, straighten your legs as your arm comes down, your hips over your knee. Inhale, arms up, slide forward. Exhale, straighten. Inhale. Come back over your knee. Walk your foot back. You can bring your hands to the mat, bring your knees down to the mat. Okay, so we're going to do another little back bend here. All right, so interlace your fingers, yoga mudra, and open up your heart, any amount. If you wish, you can send your knuckles farther towards the mat and open up a little bit more. And then come back to a neutral spine. Now we're going to do that one more time. So let's do that gently and gradually, right? Send your arm, your knuckles down just a bit. Open up your heart. And then send your knuckles down to the mat a little bit more. And open up a little bit more. Ustrasana, the camel pose. Release your arms and come to a neutral spine. Bring your hands to the mat. And wiggle, wag your tail here. Just wag it back and forth. Come to center, and then come to a child's pose. And then we're all going to meet standing up. Okay, you know by now, first thing we do when we come to stand, right? Mountain. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, down, roll. Roll them again, and let your arms fold by your side. Feel the mountain. Crown of your head reaching for the heavens, feet rooted in the earth. Inhale, gather all that energy from the sun, bring it down to your heart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Right. We're going to start with a warrior one for a little bit more warming up, right? To get us ready for our big pose, which happens to be Natarajasana, king dancer. All right. Come on to the ball of your right foot, step it back, any amount. The farther back you go, the more you'll need to make sure your feet are firmly grounded. Don't go so far back that you have to come up onto the ball of your foot. Your knee over your ankle or behind it. Hips squared as much as possible with the front of your mat. Swing your arms back behind you and bring that warrior up into being. Warrior woman. Say a prayer. If you feel comfortable in your balance, look up at the prayer. And then bring it to your heart. Swing your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers. Open up your heart, brave heart. Inhale, exhale, humble warrior. Come halfway, come to a flat back. Push into the mat and unfold. Step forward. Step your left leg back. Arms streaming behind you. Inhale, bring that warrior up into being. Say a prayer. Look up at your prayer if you wish. Bring your prayer to your heart. Send your arms back behind you, Yoga Mudra. Inhale, exhale. Humble warrior. Push into the mat with your feet. Unfold. Release your arms, step forward. Okay, so for King Dancer, so we are going to do the gentle variation, right? So you're going to come onto the ball of your right foot. You're going to switch your weight to your left leg. You're going to step your foot back so that your knee is in line, both knees are in line. Now we did this on our bellies earlier, right? You're going to lift your foot any amount. It could be just an inch. So you're bending your right knee. You're going to extend your left arm. Extend your right arm behind you as if you were reaching for your foot and open to Natarajasana. And bring it down. Right. How are we doing? Okay, good. Step your left leg back. Bend your knee and bring your bent knee to meet your other knee. And then step it back a little bit away. So you have your weight comfortably on your right leg. So you can lift your left foot any amount. And your right arm comes up, your left arm is as if it were reaching for the left leg, and bring it down. Good. Let's do that one more time on each side. Okay, I'm going to watch you. I'm going to come closer to the screen. All right, and see if I can see you. I think I can see most of you. Good. So you're going to shift your weight to your right leg. So think about that. Think about shifting your weight to your right leg. Think about sending you're comfortable with your weight on that leg. Send your left leg back behind you. Bend your knee. Right arm comes up. Excellent, beautiful, beautiful. I see some of you dancing a little, that's okay, and bring it down. All right, let's do the other side. All right, why don't we start this time with your arm up? Let's see if that's easier. Bend your knee, lift your foot, send it back behind you. Yeah, good. And bring it down. All right. Very good, beautiful, and beautiful king dancers. All right. So let's come on back down to our mat. And when you get down, you're going to send your legs straight out in front of you, coming to Dandasana. Toes to the ceiling, elbows reaching behind you, fingers pointing forward. Legs, muscles engaged, belly moving toward your spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, bend your knees. Inhale again, exhale, reach forward, bringing your whole back with you. See if you can take the outside of your feet, maybe your ankles, to fold over your bent legs. Since we've done a lot of work already, some of you may wish to straighten your legs. Or not. As always, or not. Look up, look forward. Bring your arms alongside your ears and unhinge. And bring your arms back down by your side. Send your arms straight out in front of you, palms facing each other, and very slowly make your way down onto your back. As slowly as you can manage, using your abdominal muscles to keep you floating before you come down to the mat. Bring Bring your feet to the mat when you get there, lengthen your spine. Send your arms straight out from your shoulders like in a T shape. Inhale, and on an exhale, send both your knees over to the right. Your gaze to the left. For a gentle spinal twist. Bring your knees through center and over to the other side, your gaze to the other side. Bring your knees to center. Bring your arms alongside your body. Going to lift one leg up to the ceiling and then the other. Now imagine your legs are up against the wall. Your hips are against the wall. Everything from your hips to your heels are against the wall. So that's where your legs should be positioned. Let your arms just lie comfortably. Our gentle inversion. Actually, we do this at the end of almost every class. You can come out of this at any time and start your way into Shavasana, or you can stay here for a few more breaths. And if you haven't already, bend your knees, bring your feet to the mat, and make your way into Shavasana. Feel your connection with the earth as you lie on your back. Feel the heavens above you, straight up above. And you right in the middle between heaven and earth. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Take a deep breath. Begin to reawaken your body. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Send your arms overhead, your feet away from you for a big, deep, full body stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest and hug them and roll from side to side. Then come to center and roll over onto whichever side you prefer to come to a fetal position. And then make your way up to sit. And bring your hands to your heart. As you go through the day, think about slowing down. Think about gradual processes. Think about a step at a time. Think about being mindful. If you are leaving, thank you so much. If you are staying for meditation, please get comfortable in your seat. Close your eyes. And begin to follow your breath. Notice the journey your breath takes through your nose, down, to fill up your lungs, to expand your ribs, your belly, and then to allow you to let go. To remove toxins on your exhale. And we will be doing a pranayama, which is our breathing meditation. On your next inhale, feel your breath moving up to your brain, regenerating every cell in your brain so that you may think more clearly. Allow your next breath to travel up to your eyes, to your third eye, so that you may see beyond what your eyes can show you. Feel the coolness of your breath through your nose. Feel it escape through your nose, stimulating every cell, so that you may enjoy all the fragrances of this earth. Feel your next breath travel to your ears and linger there. Feel that sensation in your ears so that you may listen more attentively and without judgment. Bring your next breath to your mouth, to your throat. Feel the coolness, feel your breath there hovering, so that you may speak your mind. Say what you mean with kindness. On your next breath, feel that air circling your neck, perhaps landing at the back of your neck to release your tension, to let it go. Allow your next breath to travel to your shoulders, to fill the expanse from one shoulder to the other. And breathe into your shoulders one more time to release your burdens. Take a deep breath and feel that breath go directly to your heart, to fuel your heartbeat. And feel that heartbeat. And feel every breath working in coordination with that heartbeat so that you may be filled with compassion. Not just for others, but for yourself. Feel your self-compassion. Allow your next breath to travel down your shoulders, down your arms, all the way to your fingertips. To lighten your arms, to allow your arms to hold and to hug more tightly, to allow your arms to help express yourself. It is said your arms are an extension of your heart and your throat. Come back to your heart center and feel your breath helping the rhythm of your heart. And then allow your next breath to travel to your belly. Feel your belly expand on your inhale, fueling your fire, the fire that brings you courage so that you may move forward, do what you will with fearlessness Allow your next breath to travel to the base of your spine, your connection to the earth, so you may feel more stable, to feel firm in your foundation and your connection with the earth. Allow your next breath to travel down your thighs, over your knees, down your shins, to your feet, to your toe tips. To give you more mobility. So that you may take your next step on your life's journey with ease. Bring your awareness to somewhere in your body or your mind where you feel discomfort. Any place, and allow your next breath to hover at that place. Breathe in and send your breath to that place. Letting your breath ease the stress in that place. Send your next breath to the crown of your head, to your spiritual connection, and feel a beautiful white light coming from that spot, filling up your entire body. Feel that light travel down to your fingertips. With every breath, feel it moving farther throughout your body to your toe tips. Feel it filling up your whole heart center. So that you may feel more connected with spirit. Bow your head and bring your hands to your heart. Continue to focus on your breath. And with your next inhale, begin to gradually lift your head and open your eyes. Thank you so much for being with me today. Have a wonderful sunny day.